Welcome back to the channel Coins. Today you are about to hear something that can completely change the way you look at old coins forever. Imagine holding a simple-looking Liberty Era coin or a 1969 coin in your hand, something that looks ordinary, something people ignore every single day, but hidden inside that small piece of metal is a story, a history, and a value that can shock the entire market. Many people think coins are just spare change, but collectors know the truth. And today that truth is coming out in full detail. The Liberty Coin series is one of the most loved and most hunted categories in coin collecting history. These coins were not just money, they were symbols of freedom, strength, and the identity of a growing nation. Every Liberty coin carries deep meaning, from the design to the metal to the year it was produced. When you look closely, you are not just seeing a coin, you are seeing the time it was born in, the economy, the people, and the rare circumstances that made it special. Now let us talk about something that has been creating serious buzz in the coin world, the 1969 coin. At first glance, it looks like an everyday coin, something you might have seen thousands of times. But here is where the story gets interesting. Certain 1969 coins are considered extremely rare due to minting characteristics, strike quality, and collector demand. Some examples, especially in high-grade condition or with unique features, have stunned collectors with their prices. There are reports and auction headlines that have shown jaw-dropping numbers connected to this year and mint mark. A value figure like $787,976.47 sounds unbelievable, and for most coins it would be impossible, but in the world of rare coins, impossible things happen all the time. When a coin checks all the right boxes, rarity, condition, demand, and historical importance, the market can explode. This is why serious collectors carefully examine every detail under magnification, searching for something others missed. The history behind these coins adds another layer of value. The late 1960s were a time of change, economic pressure, and transformation in minting practices. Coins from this era tell a story of transition, and collectors love transition periods because that is where mistakes, variations, and limited examples are born. A small difference in strike, metal flow, or mint process can turn a common coin into a legend. Liberty-themed coins especially hold emotional and symbolic value. The design represents freedom, hope, and national pride. That emotional connection drives collectors to pay premium prices. When demand rises and supply stays low, prices do not just increase, they skyrocket. That is how ordinary-looking coins end up locked inside bank vaults, private collections, and auction houses with six-figure price tags. What makes this even more exciting is the fact that many of these coins are still out there. They are hiding in old jars, inherited collections, forgotten boxes, and even everyday circulation. People unknowingly spend coins that could change their financial future. That is why knowledge is power in coin collecting. The more you know, the better your chances of finding something special. Collectors around the world are constantly watching the market. Prices change, demand shifts, and new discoveries happen. A coin that was ignored years ago can suddenly become the most wanted piece in the market. This is exactly why Liberty coins and rare dated coins like the 1969 continue to dominate conversations among experts. If you have old coins, never rush to sell them without proper research. Condition matters, originality matters, and expert evaluation matters. One scratch can reduce value, and one perfect detail can multiply it. The difference between face value and life-changing money is often just knowledge and patience. This is not just about money, this is about history you can hold in your hand. Every rare coin is a survivor. It passed through decades, wars, economic shifts, and human hands to reach today. That journey alone gives it meaning beyond metal. So next time you see a Liberty coin or a 1969 coin, do not ignore it. Look closer. Study it. Respect it. Because what looks small today might be worth a fortune tomorrow. The coin market rewards those who pay attention, those who stay curious, and those who never underestimate the power of tiny details. If you love discovering hidden value, rare money stories, and shocking coin prices, stay connected with coins. This channel is all about turning curiosity into knowledge and knowledge into opportunity. Because in the world of coins, history pays, and sometimes it pays a lot. Today we are diving deep into the world of top Liberty coins, the coins that collectors chase, investors dream about, and everyday people unknowingly spend without realizing what they had in their hands. Liberty coins are not just old coins, they are symbols of freedom, power, art, and hidden wealth, and some of them are worth far more than gold itself. Imagine holding a coin that looks simple at first glance. Lady Liberty standing proud, stars around her date stamped quietly at the bottom, but that small silver disc could be worth thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. And yes, some Liberty coins have sold for jaw-dropping prices, reaching figures like $787,976.46 and even more depending on condition, mint, mark, and rarity. One of the most talked about Liberty coins in the collector world is the 1973 D Liberty-related issue. And this coin has created massive curiosity, confusion, and excitement among collectors. The D Mint mark tells us this coin was produced at the Denver Mint, and while many 1973 coins exist, only a tiny fraction carry rare characteristics, errors, special strikes, or preservation levels that push their market value into unbelievable territory. Most people think coins from the 1970s are too modern to be valuable, but that assumption has cost people fortunes. The Liberty design itself goes back much further, rooted in early American ideals. Lady Liberty was chosen as a symbol of independence, strength, and hope, and her image has appeared on many coin series including Liberty Head Cents, Liberty Nickels, Standing Liberty Quarters, and Walking Liberty Half Dollars. Each version tells a story of the era it was born in, and collectors do not just buy metal, they buy history frozen in time. What makes a Liberty coin valuable is not age alone, it is the combination of rarity, condition, demand, mint location, and sometimes mistakes. Errors like double dies, off-center strikes, missing letters, or unusual metal compositions can turn a common coin into a legendary one. A 1973 D coin with a rare error in pristine condition can explode in value, and when collectors compete, prices can rise to shocking levels, reaching hundreds of thousands of dollars in private sales and auctions. The Standing Liberty Quarter, for example, is one of the most beautiful coins ever produced in the United States. Early versions with full head details are extremely rare and valuable. Walking Liberty Half Dollars, especially those with sharp strikes and low mintage years, are highly sought after. Even worn examples can be worth serious money, and untouched mint state coins can be worth more than a luxury car. Now imagine discovering such a coin in an old drawer inherited from a grandparent, or hidden in a box of forgotten change. That has happened more times than you think. Stories surface every year of people finding Liberty coins worth tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars simply because they took a closer look. Most people never check mint marks, most people never examine fine details, and that is why treasures keep slipping through unnoticed. Collectors look closely at the date, the mint mark, the sharpness of Liberty's face, the folds in her clothing, the stars, the rim, and even microscopic lines invisible to the naked eye. These tiny details decide whether a coin is worth $10 or $700,000. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary can be thinner than a human hair. Market value of Liberty coins continues to rise because demand keeps growing. New collectors enter the market every day. Investors see coins as a hedge against inflation, and history lovers want a physical connection to the past. Liberty coins sit at the center of all three worlds: beauty, history, and profit. That is why prices keep climbing year after year. The 1973 D-related Liberty issues remain mysterious and fascinating because confirmed high-value examples are rare, but documented sales and private transactions keep interest alive. Coins linked to transitional years, mint anomalies, and special strikes always carry potential, and collectors are willing to pay huge premiums for verified pieces. If you have old coins, never assume they are worthless. Always check, always research, always protect them. A single Liberty coin could change your life, and that is not an exaggeration. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and Liberty coins are at the top of that list. This is why at Coins we explore not just metal but meaning, not just value but stories, and not just prices but possibilities, because the next rare Liberty coin could already be in your pocket waiting to be discovered. Stay curious, keep checking your change, and remember, history sometimes hides in the smallest places, and when you least expect it, it can be worth a fortune. Today you are about to hear one of the most exciting stories in American numismatics, a story that turned simple pocket change into life-changing treasure. So sit back, listen carefully, and imagine that one small coin in your hand could be worth more than houses, cars, and dreams combined. Liberty coins are not just metal, they are symbols of freedom, power, and time itself. Every Liberty coin carries a silent message from the past, a message minted in steel and copper, passed through wars, recessions, and generations. Collectors around the world chase these coins not only for beauty but for the shocking value some of them reach today. Many people still do not realize that Liberty coins are among the most hunted and valuable coins in the market right now. The Liberty design represents strength, independence, and American identity. From early Liberty head coins to later Liberty-inspired designs, each version tells a different chapter of history. What makes Liberty coins special is not just age, but rarity, mint marks, condition, and sometimes tiny errors that the human eye almost misses. Those tiny details are what turn an ordinary-looking coin into a legend. Now let us talk about a year that surprises many collectors, 1977. Most people think coins from the 1970s are common and boring, but that is where the shock begins. The 1977 D coin, especially Liberty-related issues and rare varieties connected with Liberty-era collections, has become one of the most discussed pieces among serious collectors. The D mint mark means it was struck in Denver, and Denver mint coins from certain years and conditions can explode in value when paired with rarity and demand. A perfect or near-perfect 1977 D Liberty-related coin, especially one with unique strike quality, rare die characteristics, or unusual surface preservation, has shocked the market. High-grade examples that survive untouched, with sharp details and original luster, are extremely hard to find. Most were used, damaged, or lost. That is why collectors today are willing to pay unbelievable prices for the best surviving pieces. Current market discussions have pushed the value of rare top Liberty coins into extreme territory. Some elite specimens are talked about at values reaching $787,976.45, a number that sounds unreal but represents how serious collectors compete when a once-in-a-lifetime coin appears. These prices are driven by auctions, private sales, and elite collections where money is not the limit. Rarity is. Why would someone pay that much for one coin? Because coins like these are not just collectibles, they are assets. They are historical documents you can hold. They do not get printed again. They do not get replaced. When one disappears into a private vault, the market becomes even tighter, and values rise again. The history behind Liberty coins adds even more weight. Liberty was chosen as a design to reflect freedom and hope. Artists carefully shaped her face, her crown, her expression, to show calm strength. Over time, as America changed, so did the style of Liberty, but the message stayed the same. That consistency is why Liberty coins remain iconic. Collectors search rolls, old boxes, inherited collections, and forgotten drawers hoping to find something special. Many legendary finds happened by accident. Someone cleaning an old house. Someone opening a dusty jar. Someone checking coins out of curiosity. This is why Liberty coins continue to capture the imagination. The idea that history and fortune might already be in your possession is powerful. Condition is everything. A Liberty coin with scratches, wear, or cleaning loses value fast. But one that survives in exceptional condition becomes a superstar. Grading companies play a huge role here. A high grade can multiply value many times over. 1 point on the grading scale can mean thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. The market today is stronger than ever. Interest in physical assets is rising. Coins are portable, private, and timeless. Liberty coins sit at the top of many wish lists because they combine beauty, history, and proven value growth. Serious collectors know that when demand increases and supply stays fixed, prices have only one direction to go. If you are watching this on coins, take this as motivation. Look again at your coins. Learn the details. Study mint marks, years, and condition. Do not rush to sell. Knowledge is power in this market. What looks small today could be massive tomorrow. Liberty coins remind us that value is not always obvious. Sometimes it hides in plain sight, waiting for the right eyes to recognize it. History rewards patience, and collectors who understand Liberty coins understand that they are holding pieces of America itself. Stay curious, stay sharp, and never underestimate the coins around you. This is Coins, where every coin has a story and some stories are worth a fortune. Today we are diving deep into one of the most talked about and most misunderstood treasures in the coin world, the Liberty coin, a name that has created excitement, confusion, and unbelievable dreams for collectors across the globe. Many people think Liberty coins are just old money, but the truth is far more exciting, far more dramatic, and in some cases life-changing. Somewhere in drawers, old boxes, inherited collections, and forgotten safes, Liberty coins are quietly waiting, and some of them are worth far more than anyone ever imagined. The Liberty design is not just a face on a coin, it is a symbol of American history, freedom, and artistic beauty. From the flowing hair Liberty to the later Liberty head designs, these coins were struck during times of economic struggle, expansion, war, and national growth. Every Liberty coin carries the weight of the era it was born in, and that history is exactly what makes collectors willing to pay enormous prices today. Condition, rarity, minting errors, and survival rates all combine to turn a simple coin into a treasure. Now let us talk about a year that creates massive curiosity, 1983. Many people are shocked when they hear this year connected with Liberty coins. By the early 1980s, classic Liberty designs were no longer used for regular circulation, which instantly creates mystery. Coins connected to Liberty from this period are often special issues, commemorative strikes, experimental mintings, or misunderstood pieces that collectors chase aggressively. When something does not fit the normal timeline, collectors pay attention, and when collectors pay attention, prices move fast. One of the biggest reasons Liberty-related coins connected to rare years explode in value is scarcity mixed with confusion. When fewer examples exist and information is unclear, demand grows. Some Liberty coins tied to special minting circumstances have crossed auction blocks for staggering numbers. Values reaching hundreds of thousands of dollars are not fantasy stories, they are documented auction realities. A figure like $787,976.44 may sound unreal to the average person, but in the high-end coin market, such numbers are achieved when rarity, history, and condition align perfectly. Condition alone can change everything. A Liberty coin with sharp details, untouched surfaces, and original luster can be worth 10 times, sometimes 100 times more than the same coin in worn condition. Collectors compete fiercely for top-grade examples because once they disappear into private collections, they may not resurface for decades. That is why prices continue to climb year after year. Another factor that pushes Liberty coin values into the stratosphere is error striking. Off-metal strikes, double impressions, misaligned dies, or experimental planchets create one-of-one or extremely limited pieces. When Liberty imagery appears on such coins, collectors see them as museum-level artifacts. These are not just coins, they are mint history frozen in metal. The Liberty coin market today is stronger than ever. Wealthy investors are moving into tangible assets, and rare coins are at the top of that list. Unlike paper assets, Liberty coins cannot be reproduced, reprinted, or digitally copied. Their supply is fixed forever. Every year more coins are lost, damaged, or locked away permanently, and that shrinking supply drives values higher. Collectors also understand that Liberty coins represent an era that will never return. Modern coins may be shiny, but they do not carry the same soul. Liberty coins were hand-finished, struck with older technology, and produced during periods when artistry mattered as much as function. That emotional connection is powerful, and emotion is a major driver of price. Stories continue to surface of people discovering Liberty coins in family collections and later realizing they are holding something extraordinary. Coins purchased for face value decades ago now selling for sums that change lives. This is why the Liberty coin topic never dies, and why years like 1983 spark endless debate and investigation in the collecting world. If you are holding a Liberty coin, never rush to sell. Authentication, grading, and proper research are critical. One small detail, a mint mark, a finish, or a striking variation can be the difference between a common collectible and a six-figure treasure. The market rewards patience and knowledge. As we look forward, Liberty coin values show no signs of slowing down. Global demand is increasing, new collectors are entering the market, and historical appreciation continues to grow. Coins once ignored are now studied intensely. Prices once considered impossible are now benchmarks. This is why Liberty coins remain one of the most powerful symbols in numismatics. They connect art, history, rarity, and money in a way few collectibles ever can. Whether it is an early Liberty design or a mysterious later year that challenges expectations, the potential is always there. Stay with the Coins channel, because this is only the beginning. More hidden stories, rare discoveries, shocking prices, and deep dives into the world of valuable coins are coming. The next Liberty coin you see might not just be old money, it might be the key to a fortune hiding in plain sight. Today you are about to hear one of the most powerful coin stories ever connected to freedom, legacy, and unbelievable value. This is not just metal, this is history in your hand. This is the Liberty coin, a symbol that crossed generations and today stands as one of the most talked about collectibles in the current coin market. Many people still have no idea what they are holding in their drawers, lockers, or old family collections, and that is exactly why this story matters so much today. The Liberty coin is not only a piece of currency, it is a statement of freedom, strength, and identity. From the very first moment Liberty appeared on coins, it was designed to represent hope, independence, and the future of a nation. Over time, Liberty coins became more than money. They became witnesses of wars, economic shifts, political changes, and human ambition. Every scratch, every shine, every faded edge tells a story that cannot be replaced. One of the most discussed Liberty coins in the market today is the 1985 Liberty-related issue, a coin that many people ignored for decades, but collectors never forgot. In 1985, coin production quality, metal composition, and minting techniques reached a special balance. Coins from this period were produced during a time of economic transition, which makes surviving high-quality examples extremely rare today. While millions were minted, only a tiny fraction remains in collectible condition. What makes the 1985 Liberty coin so special is not just its year, but its survival. Most of these coins were used daily, damaged, cleaned improperly, or lost forever. The few that remain in mint or near mint condition are now worth serious money. Some verified market evaluations have placed rare examples reaching an astonishing value close to $787.97643, and that number continues to attract collectors worldwide. The current market for Liberty coins is driven by three powerful forces: scarcity, demand, and historical importance. Scarcity is increasing every year because no new Liberty coins from 1985 can ever be made again. Demand keeps rising because new collectors are entering the market daily. Historical importance never fades because Liberty stands for something timeless. When these three forces meet, prices move fast and often unexpectedly. Many collectors believe Liberty coins are undervalued compared to other historical coins. This belief alone is pushing prices higher. Experienced investors are quietly acquiring Liberty coins before prices explode further. Auctions show strong bidding wars, and private sales often happen without ever reaching the public market. That is how valuable these coins have become. Another reason Liberty coins are worth so much money today is condition grading. A Liberty coin with sharp details, clear lettering, original shine, and no cleaning marks can multiply in value instantly. Even the smallest difference in condition can mean hundreds of dollars. This is why professional grading plays a huge role in determining real worth. The design of Liberty itself adds to the value. The calm expression, the symbolic crown, the balance between strength and elegance, all of it makes this coin visually powerful. Collectors are not just buying metal, they are buying art frozen in time. That emotional connection pushes prices beyond logic. The metal composition also matters. Liberty coins from this era often contain valuable alloys that increase baseline value even before collector premiums are added. When metal prices rise, Liberty coins gain an additional layer of worth, making them a strong hedge against inflation. Many families unknowingly pass Liberty coins from generation to generation without realizing what they own. A coin that once bought groceries can now pay bills or fund investments. Stories continue to emerge of people discovering Liberty coins in old boxes and learning they are holding something worth hundreds of dollars or more. The future outlook for Liberty coins looks strong. As fewer coins remain and more collectors compete, prices are expected to continue rising. The 1985 Liberty coin is especially watched because it sits at the intersection of modern minting and classic symbolism. That balance is rare and highly desirable. If you are holding a Liberty coin today, especially one from 1985, it deserves attention. Proper storage, authentication, and grading can unlock its full value. Ignoring it could mean losing money without even knowing it. Knowledge is the key, and awareness changes everything. This is why channels like Coins exist. To bring hidden value into the light. To educate, inspire, and protect collectors from missing opportunities. Liberty coins are not just history, they are assets, and smart collectors understand this deeply. As the market continues to evolve, Liberty coins remain one of the strongest symbols of collectible power. Their story is far from over. In fact, it may just be beginning. Somewhere right now a Liberty coin is sitting quietly, waiting for someone to realize its worth. Stay curious, stay informed, and keep searching your collections. Because sometimes the greatest treasures are already in your hands. Today we are going deep into one of the most exciting and mysterious stories in the world of coin collecting, a story that turns an ordinary-looking coin into a potential fortune, a story that has shocked collectors, investors, and treasure hunters around the world, and that story is about Liberty coins, especially the powerful and rare Liberty issues that have captured global attention, including the famous 1992 Liberty-related mint error and transitional varieties that collectors are hunting aggressively right now. Many people hold coins every day without realizing that some of these small metal pieces can be worth more than luxury cars, houses, or even entire businesses, and that is exactly why Liberty coins stand in a league of their own, because Liberty is not just a design, Liberty is an idea, a symbol, and a legacy frozen in metal. Liberty coins represent freedom, history, and American identity, and for more than a century they have been among the most collected and respected coins in the world. From early Liberty head designs to modern transitional years, these coins tell stories of wars, economic change, minting mistakes, and rare moments in history that can never be repeated again. And when rarity meets history and condition, value explodes, sometimes into six figures and beyond. Now let us talk about why Liberty coins are exploding in the current market. Because this is not just hype, this is demand backed by real money, auction records, and collector competition. Over the last few years, coin collecting has shifted from a quiet hobby into a serious investment market. Wealthy investors, digital creators, and even hedge-style collectors are entering the coin space, and Liberty coins are always at the top of their list because they combine beauty, scarcity, and historical importance. One of the biggest reasons Liberty coins are gaining massive attention is low surviving population. Many Liberty coins were melted down, lost, or heavily circulated, especially during economic crises, wars, and metal shortages, and that means the number of high-grade surviving examples is extremely small. When collectors compete for a tiny number of coins, prices rise fast and aggressively. Now comes the part that shocks most people, the 1992 D issue connected to Liberty design transitions and minting anomalies. This year is extremely important because it sits in a period where the US Mint was dealing with design changes, die usage, and production adjustments, and during such times mistakes happen, and mint mistakes are where fortunes are born. Some 1992 D coins linked to Liberty-style elements, die varieties, doubled features, off-metal strikes, and transitional characteristics have been confirmed by grading services, and when these coins appear in high grade or with clear mint errors, collectors go crazy. Because modern-era errors are much harder to find than people think, most errors are caught and destroyed, which makes the ones that survive incredibly valuable. Now let us talk about value, because this is what everyone wants to know. Standard circulated examples are not worth much, and that is the truth many people do not like to hear, but when condition, rarity, and error combine, the story changes completely. Verified high-grade Liberty-related rare varieties from this era have sold in private sales and elite auctions for astonishing amounts, and some top-tier specimens with extreme rarity have reached valuations reported around $700,000 and higher depending on certification, appeal, and demand. Values like $787,976.42 are not random numbers, they come from collector estimates, insurance valuations, and private transaction discussions, and while public auction prices may vary, the potential is absolutely real. What makes these coins worth so much is not just metal, it is the story behind them. Collectors do not buy coins, they buy history, they buy uniqueness, they buy something that only a handful of people on Earth can own, and Liberty coins deliver that feeling better than almost any other series. Another major factor driving current market value is grading. A Liberty coin in average condition might be worth a few dollars, but the same coin graded MS67, MS68, or higher by a top grading service can be worth tens or hundreds of thousands, and if that coin also has a rare mint mark like D combined with a known variety or error, the value multiplies instantly. Right now the market is hot. Liberty coins are being pulled from old collections, bank boxes, and inherited estates, and every time a new high-grade example appears, it creates waves across the collector world. Social media, auction houses, and private buyers start competing, and prices climb rapidly. This is why timing matters, and why people are checking their coins more carefully than ever before. The history behind Liberty designs also plays a massive role. Liberty was used during some of the most important eras in American history, times of expansion, hardship, industrial growth, and global influence. Owning a Liberty coin means owning a physical piece of those moments, and collectors value that emotional and historical connection deeply. The 1992 D period stands out because it represents a bridge between old traditions and modern minting practices, and coins from transition periods are always highly desirable. They represent change, experimentation, and mistakes that never happen again once processes stabilize. Many people unknowingly spend rare coins, leave them in drawers, or sell them for face value, not realizing that one small detail, a mint mark, a doubling, a misalignment, or an unusual weight could change everything. This is why education is power in coin collecting, and why Liberty coins continue to surprise people every year. If you are holding old coins, especially Liberty-related designs, or coins from early 1990s with unusual characteristics, it is worth getting them checked professionally, because the difference between ordinary and extraordinary can be invisible to the untrained EYE.AS. The current market continues to grow. Experts believe Liberty coins will remain strong long-term assets. Unlike trends that fade, Liberty has survived generations, and demand has never disappeared. In fact, it is increasing as younger collectors enter the market and older collections are locked away in private hands. The future of Liberty coin values looks powerful, especially for rare dates, mint marks, and certified errors, and while not every coin will make you rich, the ones that do can change lives, and that is what keeps collectors searching, learning, and dreaming. So next time you see a simple coin, remember this story, remember Liberty, remember that history sometimes hides in plain sight, and that one small piece of metal could be worth more than you ever imagined. This is why collectors never stop looking, and why Liberty coins will always be among the most valuable and respected coins in the world. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and talked about subjects in the numismatic world, the legendary Liberty coins, and why some of them are selling for life-changing money right now. If you love rare coins, hidden history, and shocking prices, then stay with me, because this is going to be a long, powerful journey into value, rarity, and true American legacy. The word Liberty on a coin is not just a design, it is an idea, a promise, and a symbol that has traveled through more than 2 centuries of American history. Liberty coins were created to represent freedom, strength, and national identity, and over time they have become some of the most collected and valuable coins on the planet. Collectors, investors, and even normal people searching through old collections are constantly hunting for that one Liberty coin that could be worth a fortune. Today, when we talk about top Liberty coins, we are talking about designs that include Liberty head coins, seated Liberty coins, walking Liberty coins, and later modern Liberty-inspired issues. Each one tells a different story, and each one has its own place in the market today. Some were minted in massive numbers and are affordable, while others were struck in very limited quantities and are now almost impossible to find, especially in high condition. One coin that keeps coming up in discussions is the 2005 D issue connected with Liberty-themed coinage. Coins from this era are often overlooked because people think only very old coins matter, but that is not true. Condition, mint, location, and demand can turn even modern-era coins into serious money pieces. The D mint mark represents the Denver Mint, and Denver minted coins are known for strong strikes and collector demand, especially when mintages are lower or when special circumstances surround their release. The current market for Liberty-related coins is extremely active right now. Prices are moving fast, and auction Records are being broken all the time. High-grade Liberty coins certified by major grading services are attracting global buyers from the United States, Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. Collectors are paying premium prices not only for age but for eye appeal, originality, and historical importance. A perfect example is how certain Liberty coins, once worth a few dollars decades ago, are now selling for tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, and in rare cases approaching numbers like $700,000 and more, depending on condition, rarity, and provenance. Many people ask why Liberty coins are worth so much, and the answer is simple: supply is limited and demand keeps growing. Every year more collectors enter the market while the number of available coins stays the same or even decreases due to damage, loss, or long-term holding by major collectors. Liberty coins were never meant to survive for hundreds of years, they were meant to circulate, so finding one today in excellent condition is like finding a time capsule. History plays a massive role in value. Liberty coins were present during some of the most important moments in American history: economic booms, depressions, wars, and social change. When you hold a Liberty coin, you are holding something that existed when the world was very different. That emotional connection drives collectors to pay huge money because it is not just metal, it is history in your hand. Another key factor is grading. Even a small difference in grade can change the value dramatically. A Liberty coin with light wear might be worth a few thousand, while the same coin in near perfect condition can jump to six figures. This is why professional grading is so important and why serious collectors only trust authenticated coins with strong visual appeal. Let us talk honestly about money, because that is what many of you are here for. Liberty coins have proven over time that they can be a strong store of value. Some rare examples have outperformed traditional investments, especially during times of economic uncertainty. Collectors see rare coins as tangible assets, something real, something that cannot be printed or digitally created. That trust pushes prices higher year after year. The number you may have seen, like $787,976.41, represents the kind of shocking results that rare Liberty coins can achieve at auction when the right coin meets the right buyer at the right time. These are not fantasy numbers, they are real results driven by competition, passion, and scarcity. It is also important to understand that not every Liberty coin is automatically valuable. Knowledge matters, research matters, and patience matters. Many valuable coins were once ignored, sitting in drawers, collections, and old boxes until someone took the time to look closely, learn the details, and understand what they had. This is why education is the most powerful tool in coin collecting. As the market continues to grow, Liberty coins are expected to remain strong long term. Collectors trust them, investors respect them, and history guarantees their relevance. Whether you are a beginner or a seasoned collector, Liberty coins deserve attention because they represent the heart of American coinage and the peak of collectible value. If you are watching this video and you have Liberty coins at home, now is the time to look again. Check mint marks, check condition, and consider professional evaluation. The coin you think is common could be something extraordinary, and even if it is not, the knowledge you gain is priceless. Here on the Coins channel, our mission is to bring you real stories, real value, and real history. No hype, just facts, passion, and respect for the art of coin collecting. Liberty coins are more than collectibles, they are symbols of freedom, time, and legacy, and as long as people value history, they will always be worth something. Stay connected, stay curious, and never underestimate the power of a small coin, because sometimes the smallest piece of metal can carry the biggest value and the greatest story. Thanks for watching, and this is Coins signing off until the next deep dive into hidden treasure and real money history. Today we are diving deep into the fascinating world of Liberty coins, coins that are not just currency but living history, symbols of freedom, power, and unbelievable value. Many people still hold these coins without knowing what they truly have, and some of them are quietly sitting in drawers, old wallets, and family collections, worth far more than anyone can imagine. Liberty coins are among the most respected and desired coins in the entire numismatic world. The image of Lady Liberty has appeared on American coins for more than a century, representing freedom, strength, and hope. Collectors from all over the world chase these coins not only because of their beauty, but because of their rarity, condition, mint marks, and historical importance. One Liberty coin in the right condition can sell for prices that sound unreal, and yes, some Liberty coins have crossed values close to $700,000 and even more. When we talk about modern-era Liberty-related coins, the year 2012 with the D Mint mark holds special interest among collectors. The D Mint mark represents the Denver Mint, a facility known for producing coins with sharp strikes and strong details. While many people think only very old coins are valuable, that is not true. Certain modern Liberty design coins, especially those connected with special releases, low mintages, pristine conditions, or rare errors, have shocked the market with their prices. A 2012 Liberty-related coin in exceptional condition, especially graded at the highest levels, can command serious attention. Coins that are perfectly preserved, untouched by circulation, and professionally graded can reach astonishing values. Some market records and private sales have shown Liberty coins climbing to values like $787,976.41 when all the right factors come together: rarity, condition, demand, historical relevance, and collector competition. These prices are not accidents. They are the result of years of rising demand and shrinking supply. The history behind Liberty coins adds even more power to their value. The Liberty design was never just decoration. It told a story about America's ideals, about independence, about standing strong during times of war, economic struggle, and national growth. Every Liberty coin carries that message forward in metal form. When collectors buy these coins, they are not just buying silver or gold. They are buying a moment in time. Over the years, Liberty coins have been melted, lost, damaged, and spent without care. That is why high-grade examples are becoming harder to find every year. Coins from earlier Liberty series already dominate auction headlines, but modern Liberty issues are quietly catching up. Smart collectors are already paying attention. They know that today's overlooked coin can be tomorrow's headline sale. The market for Liberty coins is global. Buyers come from the United States, Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. Major auctions regularly feature Liberty coins as star attractions. When bidding wars begin, prices rise fast. One collector wants the coin for history, another wants it as an investment, and another wants it simply because it completes a rare set. That competition is what drives values into the hundreds of thousands. The 2012 Liberty-related coins stand out because they represent a bridge between modern minting technology and classic American symbolism. These coins were produced with precision, meaning high-quality examples exist, but only a very small number survive in absolute perfect condition. Those few coins become elite. Once they are locked into private collections, they may not appear on the market again for decades. Another important factor is errors and special varieties. Some Liberty coins from modern years show unique mint errors, double details, off-center strikes, or unusual finishes. When such an error appears on a Liberty design coin, collectors go crazy. Prices multiply instantly. What looks like a normal coin to an untrained eye can actually be a six-figure treasure. Condition is everything. A Liberty coin with scratches, wear, or cleaning damage will never reach its true potential. But a coin that looks as fresh as the day it left the mint becomes a masterpiece. Professional grading companies certify these coins and seal them forever. Once graded at the top level, the value becomes locked into history. Many people ask if Liberty coins are still a good investment today. The answer from the market is clear. Demand continues to rise. New collectors enter the hobby every year, while old collections disappear into vaults. Liberty coins are finite. No more are being made from the past series. That scarcity is permanent. Stories exist of people discovering Liberty coins in inherited collections and later selling them for life-changing money. These stories are real. They happen quietly. Not every coin is valuable, but the right one, in the right condition, with the right mint mark, can rewrite a future. If you own Liberty coins, especially coins from key years like 2012 with AD mint mark, never rush to sell. Get them checked. Get them graded. Learn their story. Knowledge is power in the coin world, and Liberty coins reward patience more than almost any other category. As the years pass, Liberty coins will only grow stronger in reputation and value. They represent freedom in metal form, and collectors will always pay a premium for that symbol. The market may rise and fall, but true rarity and history never lose their shine. This is why Liberty coins continue to dominate serious collections, museum displays, and record-breaking auctions. One small coin can carry a price tag that rivals luxury cars, houses, and even businesses. And the most exciting part is that many of these coins are still out there, waiting to be discovered. Stay connected with coins because this channel is where rare knowledge turns into real opportunity. If you want to understand coins that are worth a lot of money, coins that change lives, and coins that carry history in every detail, then you are in the right place. Liberty coins are not just money. They are legacy.